Fair Work Commission President Ian Ross has announced the outcome of its annual wage review 12 days after Labor recommended the independent body increase the pay of lowly paid Australians in line with the 5.1% inflation rate to ensure that the wages of the lowest paid don't go backwards. A lesser headline, I might add today, tells us that the Remuneration Tribunal has awarded all MPs from July 1 a 2.75% pay increase. Given the current circumstances we're in, especially on mistaken energy policy, you have to ask if MPs have earned it. Some of those ordinary MPs who never respond to your concerns are on, guess it, $217,000 a year. But back to the Fair Work Commission, who have agreed not to a 5.1% increase, but a 5.2% increase. The ACTU pushed for 5.5%. Employers argued for between 2.5 and 3.2%. What this means is the minimum wage will be increased by $1.05 an hour to $21.38 an hour from $20.33 from July 1. Workers on award rates will also go up 4.6%, with a minimum $40 weekly increase, but only for workers below $869.60 a week. That is, people on about $45,000 a year. They'll get another $40 a week. I think fair-minded Australians would say two things. We want people to be in work rather than on welfare. A minimum wage of $21.38 an hour could not be regarded as unreasonable. And an increase of $40 a week to someone on $45,000 a year or below it is equally, in my view, not unreasonable. In parts of Australia, especially capital cities like Sydney and Melbourne, living on $45,000 a year is an unenviable challenge. The real issue here is rarely addressed. You can only pay for wages out of profit. That is why unions should always be on the employer's side. You can't have a profitable employee without a profitable employer. If the unions now go mad and think this 5.2% has to go to all workers, independently of what they're currently being paid, then we would be heading for stagflation. That is, high inflation, not much growth, and high unemployment, where one bloke's pay increase becomes another man's job. There's a further issue here which won't get the attention it deserves. The new Treasurer, Jim Chalmers, is proposing to undertake a review of the Reserve Bank, the first such review in 30 years, long overdue. I believe the Reserve Bank Governor, Philip Lowe, should be out of a job. I repeat, I believe the Reserve Bank Governor, Philip Lowe, should be sacked.